Hey, what's up everybody? This is Betty Garza, your local realtor right here in South Florida. And today we're gonna be talking about the cost of living in Westlake, Florida. So if you've been thinking about relocating to Westlake, Florida, you're definitely gonna wanna stay tuned. We're getting at it right here. All right, so today we're gonna be talking about the cost of living in Westlake, Florida. If this is a city you've been thinking about, definitely gonna wanna stay tuned till the end. And also, if this is your first time to this channel, definitely you're gonna wanna hit that subscribe button and push that little bell so that you're notified every time I post a new video, which is weekly. Because on this channel, I tell you everything you need to know about living and working in South Florida. My team and I specialize on helping people relocate to this area, and we absolutely love it. And the only way we can do that is if you shoot us a text message, give us a call, send us an email, pigeon carrier, smoke signal, whatever it takes to get a hold of us, because people are doing it every day and it's all I talk about. Okay, so today's video, we're talking about what's the cost of living in Westlake, Florida. So a little bit about Westlake, in case you don't know a lot about it, it's a newer city right here in South Florida. So if you look at the map here, the north side of Palm Beach County is Jupiter and the south is Boca. But if you go over to the west side of it, you'll see Westlake, Florida. This city is very new, it's still growing, and it's just a really great place to live. Westlake, Florida has a huge neighborhood area that's called Westlake. Westlake is a neighborhood built by Minto, and they have grown tremendously over the past few years, and they're still building and growing this community. This community has so much to offer. It has so many different subdivisions that have already sold out, so anything available within these, like the hammocks, the meadows, those areas, those neighborhood subdivisions have already sold out, but there are still homes that go on sale that are resales. But currently, Westlake, the Minto builder, offers the Orchards, which is gonna be another completely different subdivision outside of the hammocks and the meadows. And right now, the way that it's working, before when everything was kind of crazy and we were in the middle of the pandemic and everything, there was a huge waiting list, VIP list. So you just never knew if you were gonna get that phone call, if you were gonna be able to submit the, the form as quick as possible. But now that things have kind of slowed down, the market's changed a little bit, we've had a shift lately. The way that it works is that they're releasing lots, and I receive an email, so I can definitely let you know when that's occurring. Or, once you go through the process of being pre-approved and so forth, you also can receive an email, but they are releasing lots maybe 2 to 3 times a month. And basically it's like first come, first serve. So we go to the sales center, we tell them this is after our first visit, after we register together. We go into the sales center, we let them know, hey, we heard that the lots are being released. We want this one, this is our model. We will have all of that in line. So a little bit more about the community outside of the chaos of actually getting in there is this community has an adventure park, which has a huge pool. They have like a kid area, they have the adult area, they have lounge chairs, they have a like bistro kind of thing where you can order pizza, you can order salads, they have wraps that you can order, snacks for the kids. So that way, the fountain drinks and everything like that, bottled water available, so that if you're spending the day at the pool, you don't have to go anywhere. Literally go there, order your food, they'll let you know when it's ready, and you can spend the entire day there. They do allow like soft coolers where you can bring your own beverages and snacks as well. They have a huge circular slide where the kids can go up and down 100 times if they choose to. They have basketball courts that are coming soon. They will have an adult pool, so if you don't want to be around a bunch of families and kids and so forth, that's available as well. So this community just has so much to offer, and it continues to grow, and it's just truly amazing. I've visited, I've been there, and I always say it, you go through the entrance and you go into the Westlake part of it because it's right past Loxahatchee and Loxahatchee Groves, and it feels like, you're kind of going into Disney World. It's the grand entrance, it's like, it's different, so it's just amazing. So the average home price in here has changed over the past couple of years, and the median sold home price is averaging right now around $745,000. Now, they also have some that are selling a little lower, but that is the average, because they have homes that start as small as like 2 bedrooms with a den. And right now that starting price is around $430,000. But remember as well, like the prices that you see online, or even when we go in to visit, those are the base prices of the home, the model that you're choosing. Now there's also a premium. The premium is depending on what lot, location, size, because there are 3 different collections of models. So you have the Cypress, you have the Indigo, and you have the Atlantic, okay? Cypress and Indigo is what's available in the orchards. They have so many choices that you can choose from. And also depending on what upgrades you do with them. So once you figure out your model, colors, you know, lot, location, and all of that, you go in and you figure out like what kitchen cabinets you want, flooring, just many different upgrades that you can do. And of course the price changes. But as far as home base price and premium for the lot, that is what you are financing. We can go into detail about deposits and different things like that when you click on the link in the description and set up a one-on-one with me, or when you come into town, we will set up an appointment at the sales center and go in together and get all those questions answered as well. But as far as the premium and the home base price, it's kind of what you're looking for. The 2 bedrooms are starting around the $430,000 range, and the premiums with the Cypress and Indigo are starting at $38,000 and they range up to $96,000. Of course, the $96,000 range is the larger lots. They have some really large homes that if you're looking for like a single story, they do have a model like that, but that does require a larger lot. That one goes up to like 3-car garage and stuff like that. So it needs a bigger space in order to still have the allotted space in between homes, which is 10 feet. So sometimes if you want a certain model, you have to get a larger lot. So just so you know, the cost of the premiums with the lots are $38,000 to $96,000. Okay, so I also mentioned the Atlantic collection. So the Atlantic collection is available in the estates. The estates are the larger home that also offer a mother-in-law suite or casita that is not attached to the primary home. So these lots are much bigger. These homes are much larger. They are absolutely gorgeous. So the estate subdivision will only consist of 75 homes. So some of these are definitely still available. I don't think they're as a hot commodity as the Cypress and Indigo in the orchards, but they are selling because they are beautiful homes. And about 3 or 4 months ago when I was there, the primary or the starting price point of one of the smaller homes there was in the mid 800s. And that was just basic without the upgrades and things like that. And these homes are perfect for whether you have a large family or maybe it's time for, you know, one of the in-laws to come and live with you, but they don't necessarily want to be in the same home as you. They kind of need their own space, but they are going to be living there. Then this is perfect. The Estates is perfect for that kind of situation. Now, also what was released not too long ago were the townhome subdivision, which is the Bay Collection. So the Bay Collection has 3 different models. These townhomes do include a 2-car garage as well, which is great because you don't always see that with a townhouse. And walking through this townhouse is actually the feel of a single family home. So those are starting in the lower $400,000 range. I believe a basic model is about $422,000. Again, starting point without any upgrade. Also no premiums. I believe the premium here is way less, and it's only for maybe like the end units, which are about $1,000, maybe $2,000. But again, we can confirm that when we go to the sales center. Just like the market is changing, things with new construction change as well. And also the association with the Bay Collection for the townhouses is a little higher than your association within the orchards. The townhouses, you're looking at the association of being in the 300s. And within the orchards, the starting point was going to be $99, but they also do have the Master Association of Westlake. So remembering that there are different costs outside of your mortgage payment, you do have your association. Sometimes if your property taxes are not put into the equation within your mortgage, that's something else you want to consider. And also remember, on this channel, I am in no way intending to steer you to a certain neighborhood. I simply take information from online and I relay it to you so that it's a lot easier. You're not doing a whole lot of looking and searching, especially if you're not from this area. It's a little tough to kind of find that info and accurate info. So I find this online and I simply relay it to you through these videos. So if you're finding this information useful, definitely hit that like button and hit that little bell so that the YouTube algorithm can get this information out to others just like you looking for it, and it helps my videos get out there. So I appreciate it. And also there is a link in the description where you can set up a one-on-one with me and we can discuss when you're gonna come to town and visit, or when you're looking to relocate, because my team specializes in helping people relocate to this area. We absolutely love it. So when looking online and looking at the cost of living in Westlake, we've talked about the home prices, you know, a little bit more about the association, what they have to offer, the growing city, and it's just still growing so much. They have so much commercial businesses and stuff to build out there. Right now, Westlake, their main focus is the homes. They've already opened up mini subdivisions and still working on the orchard, which would be released in 2 different sections, but it will be a big subdivision that will be available. And I got an email last week that they're gonna be releasing lots this Monday. So it's just a constant thing. It's not as crazy to get in there, but there still is a process. Now, so when looking online as a single adult, the cost of living within Westlake is about $38,000. So they took an account of like food, travel, home costs, things like that, which is just about hovering around the nation's average, you know, cost of living. So it's not too high. Now, with the new construction home prices within Westlake, it's still affordable because the surrounding areas like Loxahatchee and Loxahatchee Groves, the acreage, the homes there are, of course, either are resale or there are private, you know, builders that are building within that area as well. As far as new construction, you're in the upper 500s to 600 range. And of course, things go up from there, but those are newer homes, of course, on more land. So that area offers much bigger lots than what Westlake does. But Westlake honestly is a lifestyle. It has adventure park. It has the outdoor basketball courts. It's gonna have the adult pool. It also has like sidewalks throughout the community where people are like on their golf carts and they're, you know, driving through. They go over to the pool and then, you know, visit the different areas. I have friends that live in there and they're literally like, if they have to go to the grocery store or they're going to the liquor store because it's a Saturday night and they're hanging out, they literally take their golf cart, they drive it through, you know, because every subdivision is gated, drive through the gate, they head over to the grocery store, they take their portable, you know, speaker with them, and they just kind of make a little adventure out of it. And they take the golf cart, they go to the grocery store, there's a liquor store right next to it, and that's kind of like the lifestyle that's out there. Everybody is super welcoming, super nice. They tell me stories all the time about how they're hanging out with their neighbors, how they got together on a Saturday night. Some of it's planned, some of it's not, but it's that lifestyle. Like if you're one that likes to socialize, make friends, or if you have kids that want to hang out with other kids in the neighborhood, Westlake is definitely that place that you can do those things in and have that lifestyle there and still have those affordable prices. To buy a brand new home within the lower 400s is honestly not a bad deal, with still having all of those items available to you, those amenities, and at a low HOA price. So the way that they explain it to you is the reason why they're able to keep the association so low is because there are so many homeowners within the Westlake community that can split the cost, of course, of what it takes to keep the adventure park and continue to grow the neighborhood as well. So that is Westlake. Those are the home prices. Of course, it's changed over the couple of years, but those house prices, as far as when it gets into, it ranges from like the low 400s all the way up to over $1 million, because like I said, the Atlantic collection, the estates, are much bigger homes, which the prices go up from there. But again, the link in the description, set up a one-on-one with me. Would love to discuss your relocation here to South Florida. My team would love to hear from you, and I'll see you guys next time.